Hello and welcome to this Modurol video. This is another video in our series of videos detailing how we converted our automatic Jaguar XK8 to manual. And in this video we're going to look at the potential weight reduction. We're going to compare the gearbox specifications, in this case the original 5 HP 24 automatic gearbox ZF, the new 5-speed ZF S6-53 gearbox from an S-type diesel, so it's a diesel specification. And if you're familiar with our series, we started off with this Tremec T56 Magnum XL gearbox, which again is a 6-speed manual. So we're going starting from the beginning, and the gearbox removed. So the Jaguar XK8 had this gearbox originally. It's a ZF 5 HP 24. It's a 5-speed automatic. The bare dry weight of the unit is roughly 95 kilos. The fluid capacity is about 10 litres of automatic transmission fuel, which adds another 8.5 kilo. The dress mass breakdown, you basically got a torque converter in the front, which when wet, when filled with fluids, about 15 kilos, cooler lines, flex plate, bolts, the cable and the linkages. You're looking at a total wet mass of about 125 kilos. That's massive, to be honest. It's huge and it's very, very heavy. Just trying to move it around, it's a really heavy lump. We were originally going to use this gearbox. This is actually a Tremec T56 Magnum XL, or at least the version used on the Aston Martin Vanquish. It's a 6-speed manual gearbox. The bare dry weight of the unit is about 68 kilos. It takes about 3.6 litres of automatic transmission or manual transmission fluid, which is another 3.1 kilos. Together with the steel flywheel, about 12 kilos, clutch and pressure plate, another 10 kilos. The bell housing and the extension linkage for the gear shift. You're looking at a a total wet weight of 102 to 109 kilos. So it's not as heavy as the automatic. It's about 20 kilos lighter, but it isn't any lightweight. It's not a lightweight gearbox. And when you're maneuvering around, you can tell this thing has got a fair bit of mass. Lastly then, we have the gearbox we're going to use, which is another ZF unit. Is actually the S6-53, as used in the S-type diesel, which is uprated. The diesel gearboxes are rated compared to the petrol versions, and we're going to use it with a single mass flywheel. So what's the weight of that? Obviously it's a 6-speed manual. The bare dry weight of the unit is about 65 kilos. It takes 2.2 litres of manual transmission fluid, which is roughly another 1.9 kilos. As I say, we're going to use a single mass flywheel, clutch and pressure plate. The bell housing is already integrated, and the shift linkage. So we're looking at an installed wet mass weight of 83 to 86 kilo. So this is a lightweight gearbox compared to the other two, even another fellow 6-speed manual. And to give you an idea, I mean, I can lift this around without too much trouble. I could lift this on my own, where I wouldn't even consider the other ones. It's not light, don't get me wrong, but it's roughly a third of the weight, or sorry, it's 2/3 of the weight of the automatic that's come out. Okay, the key technical insights then. The ZF 5 HP 24 automatic gearbox uses heavy planetary gear sets, valve body, internal fluid passageways, and a fluid-filled torque converter, which is roughly 15 kilo, significantly increases the system mass. It utilises a lightweight flex plate rather than a flywheel, and requires an external fluid cooling loop, albeit I've removed that now. So the actual turning mass is larger. The Tremec gearbox, a T56 Magnum XL then, it uses a separate bell housing over an integrated bell housing. They all come as separate. You need this one, we've actually unbolted the standard bell housing off the automatic and bolted it straight on. It has an external tail housing and a direct shifter architecture, which roughly adds 7 kilo compared to a T56 Magnum. So it's the bit at the end, which is the Magnum XL, which adds all the weight. Finally then, the ZF S6-53 gearbox, in its diesel single mass flywheel guise, features a reinforced main casing, thicker gear sets, and heavier internal shafts designed for extreme torque capacity. By pairing the diesel unit with a lightweight mass flywheel, instead of a heavy dual mass flywheel, it came in when it was used as the S-type diesel gearbox. The dress weight drops considerably, as I say, to about 85 kilo, yielding that optimum mass reduction and a crisp throttle response because it's got a low weight of inertia. Okay, we got right down to the punchline now. So what is the weight saving? So when we compare the Jaguar XK8 manual swap analysis, going from the 5HP24 to the S6-53, converting the standard coupe that I've got, the curb weight of my car is 15 kilos, 1,615 kilos from the factory with that automatic. When we change it to the diesel gearbox with the lightweight flywheel, we reduce the weight by roughly 40 kilos, anywhere between 39 and 42 kilos. The percentage weight reduction then is about 2.5%, which actually doesn't sound a lot, but it does have dynamic benefits. The rotational inertia then, replacing the fluid-filled torque converter and the automatic gear assemblies with a lightweight single mass flywheel and a clutch pack, dramatically reduces the rotational mass of the crankshaft, allowing the AJ-V8 to rev substantially faster. In other words, you get better throttle response. The weight distribution then, so shedding that 40 kilo directly from the front transmission tunnel shifts the chassis balance ever so slightly rearward, aiding turn-in response. And obviously, the lighter the car is, the quicker it's going to accelerate. So there you go. When we change gearbox, we're going to lose about 40 kilos, which is half a person, or half of me anyway. All interesting stuff and all positive for the performance of the vehicle. Anyway, that's the end of this particular video. If you'd like to see more on our manual transmission swap series, please check out our channel and the playlist. Like, comment, share and subscribe for more XK8 videos. Bye bye.